Governor Stitt orders all American and Oklahoma flags on state property lowered to half-staff tomorrow in honor of Sergeant Craig Johnson. GL 8's Ethan Hutchins brings us new details about the criminal history of the man charged in Johnson's death.
New court documents we've obtained shockingly prove last week's horrific shooting was not the first time Sergeant Craig Johnson and David Ware had come into contact with one another. Back in 2006, Johnson arrested an 18-year-old Ware for public intoxication, and in Sergeant Johnson's own writing stated that Ware spit on him 4 times.
It is bizarre, but it's not unusual for individuals, officers, to make contact with the same people on different occasions.
Ware would also be arrested for urinating in a parking lot. Officer Jeannie Pierce says it's an example of the people that officers try and help, but sometimes ultimately can't.
We arrest them over and over again, and they don't help themselves, and they don't stop doing the criminal activities that they're doing, and unfortunately we continue to have contact with those people.
Ware and his alleged accomplice Matthew Hall remain in jail for the murder. Hall himself made headlines today after reportedly trying to attempt suicide in his jail cell yesterday. Jail records state a jailer found Hall unresponsive on his floor with a sheet tied around his neck. The support for Sergeant Craig Johnson's family continues to grow ahead of his funeral tomorrow, which police expects will draw huge crowds paying their respects.
I mean, right now our department is very somber. We have lost an officer.
We've reached out to both Lieutenant Brandon Watkins, the lead homicide detective with TPD, and District Attorney Steve Kunzweiler for a comment on the case. Watkins cannot comment at this time, and Kunzweiler is waiting to speak until after the funeral.
We want to remember him as a great officer, father, son.
A tragic case heavy on the minds of Tulsa officers as the city prepares for a tough day tomorrow. In Tulsa, Ethan Hutchins, Tulsa's Channel 8.